Something strange is happening in the world of fashion. For the first time in decades, luxury brands that once defined status and success are losing their power. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Balenciaga, Dior, names that once symbolized everything people dreamed of, now face a surprising problem. Gen Z simply doesn't care like before. They're unfollowing, reselling, and even roasting luxury culture online. The generation that made everything go viral has suddenly decided that luxury isn't cool anymore. What went wrong? What made this generation turn away from the very thing the world once worshipped? This is the story of how Gen Z is breaking up with luxury brands. The end of the old luxury story. For decades, luxury meant status. It was about owning something rare, expensive, and exclusive. Carrying a Chanel bag or wearing a Louis Vuitton belt was a silent announcement of success. But times have changed. Gen Z is rewriting what luxury means. To them, a label doesn't make you special. Sometimes it even makes you look out of touch. Because in today's world, price tags mean less than personality. Authenticity means more than appearance. The message that once screamed success now whispers outdated. Let's explore why Gen Z, the same generation that changed music, media, and technology, is now changing luxury fashion. Reason 1. Authenticity over aesthetics. Gen Z grew up online. They can spot fake marketing faster than any generation before them. They know when a brand is pretending to care about the planet. They can sense when a company is performative instead of genuine. When luxury houses talk about heritage and craftsmanship but mass-produce their goods in giant factories overseas, the illusion collapses. That's why smaller brands like Jacquemus, Telfar, and Aimé Leon Dore are winning hearts. They tell real stories. Jacquemus sells a feeling of warmth and simplicity. Telfar built its identity on inclusivity with the message, "Not for you, for everyone." That message speaks louder to Gen Z than any polished advertisement ever could. In this new era, honesty is the real luxury. Reason 2. Experience over ownership. For millennials, luxury meant collecting designer bags and limited edition sneakers. For Gen Z, luxury is about collecting moments. A trip to Japan, a weekend at a festival, or a digital badge from an online community means more than a $3,000 purse. Experiences create memories. They can be shared, lived, and remembered, while material things fade with time. Luxury brands were built on the idea of possession. But Gen Z lives in a digital-first world where connection means more than ownership. That's why collaborations like Gucci's partnership with Roblox or Balenciaga's crossover with Fortnite have emerged. They're not selling handbags anymore. They're selling participation. For Gen Z, value doesn't come from what you buy, but from what you experience. Reason 3. The death of the logo. For years, luxury was about visibility. The bigger the logo, the louder the status. But Gen Z grew up in an age of overexposure. They've seen fake luxury, fast fashion copies, and influencer overconsumption. To them, loud logos feel outdated, maybe even a little embarrassing. The new symbol of wealth is subtle. Quiet luxury has replaced the logo wars. Think of Steve Jobs' minimalist black turtleneck, Zendaya's effortless elegance, or Sophia Richie's timeless neutral style. No monograms, no flash, just pure taste. Brands like The Row, Brunello Cucinelli, and Ralph Lauren's Purple Label thrive because they sell refinement without shouting. For this generation, true luxury doesn't scream wealth. It whispers confidence. Reason 4. Ethics and values. Gen Z is the most socially conscious generation in history. They care about sustainability, diversity, and fair labor, and they pay attention when brands fall short. When luxury labels burn unsold stock, use exploitative labor, or ignore cultural sensitivity, Gen Z walks away. You can't call yourself timeless if your business model harms the planet. This generation doesn't want guilt attached to glamour. They would rather thrift, upcycle, or support eco-friendly labels than buy from billion-dollar brands that preach inclusivity in ads, but fail in action. Luxury once controlled culture. Now, culture controls luxury. Reason 5. Influencer fatigue and the digital flip. Luxury once depended on celebrity endorsements. But the influencer bubble has burst. Gen Z no longer trust overly curated content or fake emotional unboxing videos. They want real people with real voices. Creators like Emma Chamberlain connect better than entire marketing teams because they mix humor, imperfection, and individuality. When she shows up to a Louis Vuitton event, she feels relatable, not unreachable. That's what Gen Z values. realness over rehearsed perfection. A thrifted outfit on a small TikTok creator can now feel more inspiring than a couture gown on the red carpet. For Gen Z, relatability is the new aspiration. Reason 6. The new status symbols. Here's the truth. Gen Z didn't kill luxury. They redefined it. Today, the ultimate flex isn't a designer bag or a sports car. It's freedom. Freedom to work remotely, to travel, to create, to own your time. Social capital has replaced material capital. Your creativity, your community, your independence, those are the new luxury items. The ability to design your life is now more impressive than any limited edition item. Luxury hasn't disappeared. It has evolved into something digital, personal, and emotional. Can luxury brands adapt? Some brands are trying to evolve. Louis Vuitton appointed Pharrell Williams, a cultural icon who understands the rhythm of the modern world. Gucci is exploring partnerships with gaming and esports communities. Even Hermes is experimenting with NFTs and immersive experiences. But there's one thing money can't buy: Gen Z approval. They don't follow hype. They follow authenticity. To win them back, luxury brands must shift from exclusivity to community, from perfection to personality, from products to participation. The future of luxury won't be about price. It'll be about purpose. The rebirth of luxury. So is luxury dying? Not at all. It's transforming. Luxury used to mean wealth. Now it means meaning. For Gen Z, the real mark of success isn't what you own, but how you live, what you create, and who you are. Luxury is no longer about labels. It's about living life with intention, creativity, and freedom. So what do you think? Are luxury brands doomed, or are they evolving into something greater? Share your thoughts below and tell us what luxury means to you. And stay tuned, because next time, we'll explore quiet luxury versus streetwear and find out who's really winning the style war. Until then, remember, more style, more substance always.